One thing's for sure, I'm going to join them later. Wolf and Liang? Aren't we the same? The daring leader showed us the way. We followed it for 6 hours until we reached the main road near Jizu. So we still spent 6 hours with them before we finally apart. After a quick rest and some rations by the roadside, we resumed our journey in the afternoon. Another hour later, we finally arrived at Jizu. This time, something was off. The gate was shut tight. Tall walls and shut gates sealed off Jizu, keeping everyone out. Below the walls sat a beggar in the tattered clothes while guards watched from the above, their face hidden. When he spotted them, they spotted us too. The guard shouted down from the city gate. Why is that? I yelled, asking the guard up on the gate tower. Huh? Why are the gates opening? Oh. The guard yelled out loud. I glanced at the beggar below, who was chuckling at us. Likely seen this before many times. Yeah, I saw her once about 2 years back in Huazhou. Said she was headed to Jizu. Don't know. He's pissed off. Stared at the city gate, unsure of what to do next. Should we turn back to Shansu and figure out things from there? I told you, join the rebel. Or should we take a longer route to Yanqing along the main road? Neither option feels right. Apart from my friend in Jizu, I can't think of anyone else who might buy the lamps from me right now. And going back to Shansu would be a hassle, plus I don't know the way to Yanqing very well. Damn, this isn't good.
大爷，别等了，车门关2天了，没有人能进去。给点吃的吧，我给你讲讲这门为啥关了。
The beggar by the gate suddenly spoke up. I glanced his way. Guess there are many options right now. He's been sitting there a while, since plenty come and go might have some answers. I walk up to the pack horse and grab a piece of ration. Let's hear it. I handed the ration to the beggar. He eyed me suspiciously at first, then grinned and took the offering.
谢谢大爷，我这就讲啊。
Fill it out.
不知道大爷，你知道晋地北边有反贼不？
Yeah?
北边呀有反贼，朝廷派了很多兵去剿，可就是剿不完。
Oh, they're so good, right?
他们快从北边打过来了，附近几个镇子最近都不安宁，上头怕了。这几天被人汉州关了城门。
I see. Pondered the beggar's word quietly. What he said probably holds true. Gates aren't usually shut during the day unless it's enemy forces. Here's the southern border of the Jin territory. Then barbarians from the border aren't likely to barge in. That means it's likely the rebels already made their way into the Jin region, and that's why they closed the gate. But he probably doesn't know everything. The rebels leaders lead gangsters from the Shan region originally, aiming to go north. Trained rebels from up north heading south at rebels from Shanxi province sneaking into the Jin region, then going south. Why are they going south though? Maybe to join forces against the army? Might a bold move, risking it all like that. That you're saying is surprising, and not only know, but probably more than you know. Is there any pressure happening? Asked the burglar coldly.
大爷，你本来就知道吧？那刚才为什么要问守卫啊？
Just wanted to double check. Never mind, let's get to the chase. What's the solution you're talking about?
好嘞，明路啊，你们可以一直往东南方走，2000步后会看到一座靠河的小山，绕着山转一圈，山脚下有个客栈。可以带小花去那个客栈，据说那客栈老板神通广大，知道怎么进汉州城。
You know, I don't trust innkeepers now. Alright, let's go check it out. We got some info from the beggar, then got the pack horse ready and move on to the lumps. An inn at the mountain base with wise owner? Well, that sounds pretty intriguing. Yeah, I don't trust them, I really don't. After about half an hour, we got to the inn. It's like the beggar said, it's all foot of the hill. Before we came, I thought it would be crowded with persons who couldn't get into Jizu, but it's way quieter than I thought. Cloudy day and the inns got eerie filled with dark clouds hovering above, plus it usually keeps its doors and windows shut during the day. I took the lamps in the inn. They stayed closely together, walking carefully.
这客栈里好暗。
Yeah, I don't trust this.
是啊，梁爷，这里看着好像不太对，好像住着鬼。我们不要往下走了吧？
You know, I was hoping it was a ghost that a human trafficker had.
姐姐，鬼是啥？鬼不能说，说了不吉利。总之就不能说，不能见啊。水姐姐，鬼是啥？鬼就是能走的死人，看得见却摸不着。
Oh, come on.
杀人夺
You're
命。
the kid.
孙二姐，你咋说了？这不能说的。
The lamp started chattering, getting all riled up. Quiet! Then hush their talk. Scare yourself, silly. It's daytime. Where a ghost gonna come from? I'm here. The blade's here. What's to fear? Your blade means nothing to the ghost. What are you trying? Cut the ghost? Haha! Called the lamps and moved forward, blade in hand. Killed many persons, seen my share bodies, but never seen a ghost. No need to worry. Oh, Liang is scared, isn't he? Hey, anybody here? I shouted as I entered the inn. Anybody in here? I raised my voice and shouted again. Oh, okay. Finally, after my second shout, I heard a response. A waiter came down from the upstairs.
稀客稀客，哟，客官还带着几个娃子呀，请坐请坐。
I really don't trust this. The innkeeper spotted us and warmly welcomed us. He gestures for us to take a seat. See, no ghosts around here.
要什么茶？龙井、虎丘，还有松萝。
No, you might poison it. Just water,
没
please.
事，我给客官倒一些吧。住店的客人都不收茶水钱的。
All right, pour some tea, please. Why is it so empty here?
最近是淡季，客人本来就少。
I don't really trust this waiter. You haven't heard she's in lockdown.
啊，当然知道。我们这里呀，就有进不去海州城的客，在楼上住着呢。
I thought it was a slow business day. Really, I glanced upstairs skeptically. Didn't hear much guest noise now that you mention it. What food does the inn have for dinner?
客栈没什么余粮，可能要寒碜一点。但是啊，只要大爷有钱，还是能买一些酒肉的。
Well, I got blade. Does that mean anything? What meat? How
猪肉
much?
3块，5000百银。
Hey, what if these pork's 3 pieces are human human meat? Mork. Meat and pork. 5 penny of silver coins. Why so much? How much for one night?
1两白银。哦，大爷带了那么多娃子，要加点钱，换大间要1两5000。
Now we'll crump up in the small room, okay? One tile, 5 penny of silver coins for a night. You're charging too much.
客官不能这么说啊！现在光景不好，价格自然高些。
That's too steep for me. We won't stay here.
再考虑下呗。现在天色渐晚，方圆50里都没有地方可以找。
We'll sleep outside your inn. How about
而
that?
且，若您真的想走，不住店的客人得把这壶龙井的1两钱给结喽。
I do it. I shouldn't trust this guy. Starting to feel like a real scum. I student got up, planning to take the lamps and leave. He was trying to trick us into a shady place. Seems like the beggar's direction weren't any good. He was just to trick us into this shady place. This joint, probably a rip-off joint, taking advantage of the lockdown in Jisoo to make a killing. So there's probably aren't any guests upstairs, and even if there are, they're likely keeping quiet, just taking the hit. Yep, ghosts are rare, but person's hearts? No, that's a different story. They're the real spooky ones. Same in peacetime, worse in chaos.
别想走，要么交钱，要么挨打。
Are you sure? Just as I was about to lead the lamps out of the door, a burly man burst out on the kitchen. I paid him no mind, motioned the lamps, and turned the leading way towards the inn entrance. He came charging at me with his rolling pin. Oh, a rolling pin, you're cute. Ah, what a joke. Just yesterday I was sparring with a dairy leader, so I still had my blade. This guy didn't worry me none. No need to look back, I could hear a step on the creaking floorboards. Heavy thuds follow his strides. 3 steps, 2 steps, 1 step. Here he comes. As the burly man closes in behind me, I spun around fast. With a quick spin of swift move, I smoothly sidestep him. He was about to charge at me, but his balance was steady, leaning too far forward. Seizing his arm, I shoved him hard, crushing him into the nearby table. Oh, come on, I'm not even using my blade. He said and forced a thud into the table, nearly breaking it. I gripped his arm tightly and swiftly forced him back onto the table with a sudden push. At the same time, I whipped out a knife with the left hand, yanked it 3 inches from his sheath, and pressed the blade against the back of its neck. Try anything, you're done. I stared out at the strong arm tug and said coldly, I'm fine with these ends getting bloody. Did it before, know the drill. Hey, do you got a bathtub on the back?
大爷饶命，饶命啊！
The burly man pinned down by me with a blade is unsack, instantly backed up, quietly pleading for mercy.
大爷，别杀他，有话好好说。
The waiter, scared stiff, tried to step in but kept a safe distance. Completely lost his earlier tough up. Oh, what's this? Just as I was pondering how to deal with them, a clear feminine voice rang out beside me. Hi, madame! A lady descended the stairs of the inn slowly, like the first time I see an adult woman here. As she walked, her fingers trailed along the railings. She appeared to be in her 20s, her aptly indicating she was married. Really? Like, if you tie your hair like that, means that you're married? She wore a light purple gown with a pale blue sash around her waist, excluding elegance and poise. Familiar. With a glance, I immediately recognized her. Oh, that was the girl that you're looking for.
Liang?
Before I could say her name, she beat me to it, calling out mine. She looked at me in surprise, standing there stunned, all her usual calm gone. She was the one I was searching for. I'm sorry, she's married. Funny how things turned out. I didn't make it too easy, but here's this rip-off joint. I look at Kite, recalling what I know about her. She's so pretty. Why is she married and not married to you, Liang? Explain that. I met her 5 years back, after the explosion of the Yankee year lets a person without homes went their own ways. I planned to head southeast but got picked up and ended up following a group of heading southwest. We traveled with them for a while, passing through a centuries near Anyang, where he was trouble brewing. 2 brothers there said the magistrate had messed up a case, covering for a local landlord. The landlord grabbed their land, but because he was tight with the magistrate handed the land to him. The 2 brothers got mad, got drunk, decided to play bandits, aiming to raid the landlord's green one night. Some refugees heard about it and agreed to join them in the robbery. They talk about justice, but really, they were just after their own gain. They had been starving for days, they didn't care about doing what's right or helping the poor. They just wanted to snatch some grains, and the brothers stepping up, giving them excuse. How do I know? Because I was right there with them. I'm one of the brothers. Been hungry too long, just wanted a decent meal. So I tag along to grab some food too. There she is, the prettiest girl I've ever seen. One night we followed the brothers. We waited at the landlord's place, climbed his wall with a wooden ladder and sneaked inside. Found the grain stash, passed, knocked out the guards, grabbed snacks before making a run for it. Should have ended there. Turned out things didn't go as planned. Those brothers in green couldn't resist heading to the landlord's rooms to wrap him up. And among our group, some had their eyes on the landlord's woman, thinking they could take advantage of them. As I tried to split the grain, I saw that of the landlord and his wife. They were busy messing with the landlord's concubine and messing up his servants. I tried to talk sense, but nobody cared. So I figured I'd better bail, fearing the official soldiers might roll in, and just wanted to hold and grain spill it. Then I heard someone shout from far off saying they found the landlord's daughter hiding in a room. For some reason, maybe just curiosity or who knows. I hesitated for a second before leaving. I ran with 2 towards the voice, planning to take a look. We stormed into the room and caught a guy trying to force himself on a woman, tearing out her clothes. I hadn't planned on stepping in, but her screams and his sick laughter made me sick. I couldn't take it anymore. Instead of just talking, I dropped the grain, grabbed a knife, and charged at the guy, cutting him down with one swift stroke. Oh, a one-hit blow. The person who came with me got scared off by a sudden move and bolted out the door, probably to tell the others about my betrayal. Me? To dodge any retaliation from my crew, I grabbed the woman and made a run for it. Oh, that's so cute! Why did it end up together? Then enough, the law of the government showed up and found us. Thinking I was just a servant, they let me off the hook. With our help, they stormed the landlord's place. Most of the crooks couldn't escape and got caught on the spot. Meanwhile, with the woman's help, I sleep all the time and kept having nightmares. Wait, like the daughter is her, right? Not other woman. I don't know. Kite was the woman. The landlord's oh, okay. Thank you for clarifying that up. After that, I thought I'd never see her again. They just thanked me for saving her. They didn't ask why I was with the crooks raiding her house. And she never brought it up later. Oh, you're so cute. 2 years back, I bumped into her again in Shenzhou. I was looking to sell some stuff at a pawn shop and turned out she's the boss there. Oh, she's so cool too. Took her a second to recognize me, then she invited me to the back of the tea. She told me that after the mystery years ago, her family was left with a few servants and their business tanked. The marriage they had lined up fell apart because of it. So she got her king to set up a new marriage, ended up marrying into a wealthy family in Shanzhou, only to find out the guy ran the local pawn shop. Her husband kicked the bucket soon after they tied the knot. Now she's running the pawn shop solo. What do you mean kick the bucket? By chance we meet again and finally learn each other's names. I stayed in Shanzhou for a few months and often dropped to see her. Ah! But our connection didn't stop there. I even came looking for her to help with the slums. And now here we're bumping into each other once more in near Jizu. Oh, you should be together. A freaking Cupid,
上次
okay.
见面还是2年前吧。
You're so pretty, Liang. Come
2 年
on.
前我在陕州的时候，你正好来我那儿销赃。
Hyde came down the stairs, smiling at me.
我当年就提了一嘴，觉得闪地不安全，想去禁地避灾。你是怎么找到这里来的？
Maybe you forgot. You were dead set on going to Jizu, so I tracked you down there. Just didn't expect to bump into you at the pawn shop last time, and now I find myself at your inn. Why are you always in this line of work anyway?
当今世道也没什么正经生意好做吧？
She giggled briefly, covering her face, but soon her expression turned serious.
我知道的，你这人无利不起早，有事不求人。就直说吧，这次找我所谓何事？怎么就寻到亥州城来了？
For them. I told her, glancing at the girls nearby.
好几个女娃子。你说我一直没做正经生意，你不是也做起人牙子的活了？
I know, but not exactly. I didn't know how to tell Kite about what happened before. It wasn't right with his lumpy listening. And it didn't feel right with everyone's in the inn's hearing. Kite caught onto what I was getting
小
at.
张，老牛，你俩带女娃们去后厨弄点吃的，我和梁爷要单独聊一会儿。
Oh yeah, we got a date.
好嘞，老板。
Sorry.
好。
After Kite spoke, the waiter and the burly man met the girls in the kitchen. Mansup eyed Kite warily. Kyunghwa and the other lamps looked uneasy too. I mean, not long ago I almost got into the tough guy Iron Bull and now I'm chatting up with his boss. It's definitely a bit strange. Robbie, it was all mixed up. He's the one I was planning to bring you all and meet in the city. Someone trustworthy. I introduced this guy to the
原来这
lamps.
里老伴就是梁爷要找的人。梁爷要找的人原来是女人呀！是女人呀！
You're so pretty, right? The lamps chimed with their own reactions. But what caught me off guard is how they seemed more shocked that the person I was seeking was a woman. The fact that I was looking for the owner of a shady inn. Didn't he mention it that it was a woman before? Because in my mental image before seeing her, I expect that it is a her. Alright, you girls head to the kitchen now. I'll be there soon. I waved them off, urging the lamps to hurry.
好，我们走吧，不打扰梁爷和相好叙旧。
Of course. Man Soup directed to the other store at the kitchen and muttered something under her breath, sounding a bit strange. What's with the mysterious glass?
我看这些女娃和你处得挺好的，你这确实不像是人牙子呀。
Kurt glanced at the reactions of the lamps and cracked a joke with me. It's a long story. I sighed, planning to start from scratch and explain everything. I thought quite about what went down in the last 20 days. About the 20 days back, Tang and I got roped into the bodyguard job by Yin-san. Yin-san put a fast one on us, making us think we were delivering fuel lamps to a rich family to raise us their own. Later, we learned those lamps are bound for Leuven to be played with until they drop dead by some powerful buyer. They even talk about being eaten alive. Tang and I had a big fight over it. I refused to go through with harming those lamps and wanted out. Tang insisted on carrying on, lied to me saying he'd go along. Things got heated, passing through Shanzu. I ended up taking him out and burying him before heading to Jizu.
你还真把你那同伙杀了呀？
I know, right? I even cooked him. Yeah, I've had to. Now we'd both make it here, where the stalemate had to be
洛
done.
阳的那个买家。
Can't say, it won't help you any.
行，那我就不知道吧。所以，你现在是想让我帮你做完人牙子的活儿，把你
Yeah, trying to find a way to sell them off, going rate from a few years back, 100 taels of silver pieces each. She looked a bit conflicted. What's up? Can't find a way out? I frowned,
不是
asking.
找不到路子，只是现在不可能卖到100两。
Okay, just sell them into good families.
连年大灾，西北的粮价翻了2-3倍，人牙子的活儿却没以前赚钱了。现在卖50两都难。
I'm just ready to give them up even without 50 tiles. Possible, Tang said the buyer was willing to pay 2,000 tiles for just 4 of the
那
lambs.
你怎么不谈？那买家会如何对小娃？能卖多少钱，取决于你想把小娃送到哪儿。
How much they sell for depends on what you want to send them.
若是把他们卖到黑沟栏，也能一人100两。但是他们估计活不了多久，哪怕活着，也是生不如死。若是把他们卖去当童养媳，一人可以卖50两。当童养媳要看命，遇见好的人，那是他们的福分；遇见不好的人，那便只能听天由命了。
See, the bad thing about this is we really can control who's going to buy. So it's really up to them if you only have these 2 options, the brothel and the child brides.
是啊，这年头想卖个价钱，只能找到这2种路子。
You know what, just sell them, maybe not give them to, maybe not even sell, just give them to good families or good people. I looked down. Selling them to the brothel isn't possible. Selling off the child bride is an option. Is that really the right thing to do?
你要是不愿意将他们这么卖了，
What's that? Kite suddenly suggested, grabbing my
我这里稍微
attention.
缺些人手，你可以把那2姐妹以1人5两的价格卖给我。
Aww, see? Yeah, I'll accept that.
至于其他2个小娃，你自己再给他们想想办法。若是需要介绍什么人，我可以帮你。
Only 5 tiles. I look at Kite, finding the price too low.
因为给他们管吃管住，他们还做不了多少活儿。即使我是倒贴钱，有5两不错了。
Yeah, just like, you know, give the girls the lamps to good people and then join the rebels. That's my plan. Kite explained slowly. Like the rebels have good foods, they even have boozes and everything. Stay quiet, head down, thinking her lips tight. I trust Kite. She'd take good care of Hong and Cure. Maybe I could figure out something for Cure and others later. But just 10 tiles for all this, and who knows if I'll even have any left after sorting everything out. I've been looking after them for so long, risking everything, getting rid of Tang, ditching Yin-san's job, causing all sorts of trouble along the way. Was planning to grab more money and head south for a peaceful life. And now I'm supposed to give up everything so that I can just have a better life. Yeah, I mean, you already headed down that road. Now I'm really going to give up my own peace to ensure they're okay. Join the rebels! Being this good isn't my usual style. I'm a wolf, ready to do anything to survive. Keeping them alive is enough. Is it really worth being a total do-gooder? Yeah, you're a hypocrite, right?
梁，在这乱世之中，善良是有代价的。卖个好价钱，还是好人做到底。
Integrity. Kite's word hung in the air. After some inner struggle, I finally had my answer. Ah, money in? What do you mean money in? Wait, what's this? What's money in? Wait. Money in like taking the 10 shekels, right? And reconsider like, oh no, I'm not giving them to you. Or like money in is like, no, I want higher than this. I don't know, why is this? These choices are not clear. Wait, let me check the previous dialogue. So like, oh wait. And the kind messy word isn't free, profit or integrity. You know, if you just let me choose with this profit or integrity, then I know that I'll choose integrity, but money in and reconsider? Ah. What do you mean? Like, I really don't know what reconsider, like, the thing that she's offering, or like, reconsider that I want them to be here. What? Okay, I'll just assume that money in it's like taking that 10 shekels from her and then giving Cuber and Hoover to her. So, money in. After some thinking, I made up my mind and told Kite what I decided. I did my best to rescue them from doom. Now with my own neck on the line, I'll take what I can get.
行，你既然这么想，那我就帮你联系路子。
Wait, I'm so confused.